Alright guys, today we are unlocking the Amethyst Braun Stroman. You need these 3 ruby cards. I showed you how to easily unlock them in my last MyFaction video. And the premise is kind of the same here when it comes to earning the MFP required to move on. Right away when the bell rings, go ahead and hit the touchpad or center button on your controller and do your crowd and opponent taunt. Once you do it with one superstar, hit that center button again and do it with the next one. After you get your 60 MFP, all that's left is to do the 2 taunts with your legal man, so get your opponent grounded and go ahead and bust those out at your earliest convenience. And then, unlike the match to unlock these Ruby teammates that we have, where it was no holds barred, extreme rules, we have countouts in this match, so we're going to take advantage of that by easily counting out each of our opponents. Now, there's a very easy way to do that. The AI likes to counter consecutive attacks if they're both the same type. For example, 2 consecutive light running attacks, the computer will likely counter. But if you switch it up between a light attack and a grapple attack, you can keep the opponent on the ground for the entire 10 count. Watch what I do here. I alternate between the running kick and the running grapple. I actually think it's X on the PlayStation or A on the, this is technically a medium running strike, but the point remains. If you alternate these running attacks, your opponent won't counter, and you can take advantage of this 10 count by easily sneaking a victory. Otis is down for the count. That was very easy. We took 0 damage, still full green health bar. The next opponent will enter the ring, and then it's just rinse and repeat. Toss them to the outside of the ring, and if you time it right, you can actually stun the opponents on the apron to get some free damage in. Not that it really matters too much, but while the legal man is being counted out, you can go ahead and running attack one of your other opponents on the apron, and they will like fill up their stun bar right away and get you some free attacks. But like I said, you don't really need to do that. Look, John Cena here, it's more of the same with Otis. We're going to wait for him to get up and alternate our running attacks between the running grapple and the running medium strike. Very easy. You'll see from bell to bell, this match only took like just over 3 minutes. It's incredible. This is a really fast way to grind out all of these rewards, which I highly recommend doing because you get some cool packs like the Demastered packs. I think the Sinister packs are in here. And I actually think you get a Series 1 pack, weirdly enough, that's glitched right now because I didn't get that one sent to my... It's like a known issue by 2K support, but they're a lot of help, right? Anyways, Shinsuke Nakamura, he's the highest rated card among your opponents here, but it's just more of the same. Wait for him to get up and spam him with these alternating running attacks / grapples. It's worth noting that when you have the last opponent on the outside of the ring, you can just stay out here with them. Like, Chad Gable has a finisher here. I can just lock Shinsuke in an ankle lock for the duration of this 10 count, and I'll win the match because I still have 2 teammates remaining. So that makes it even easier when you get it down to the last opponent. You can both be counted out. You'll still have 2 guys to spare. You don't get extra points by having more teammates alive at the end of the match, so don't worry about that. I'm not saying this is necessarily a foolproof way, I'm just showing you how I did it. And as you can see, I took 0 damage, 0 counters. Is it perfect? It's pretty much as close to perfect as you can get. If you're having a hard time and your opponents are countering you for some reason, this is still a sound strategy. You can still get MFP from your teammates on the apron, switch to the legal man, and so on and so forth. Win by countout. It's the quickest and easiest way. You can unlock all the great packs and rewards. You got to do it a bunch of times before you get the Apex Braun Stroman. Thanks for watching, guys. If this video helped you, let me know, like, sub, and I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.